A nice crowd here to begin with, and we expect more people today and tomorrow.
Yeah, look, a lot of people want to pay their respects to him, and so I think Mrs. B has done a great job of accommodating anyone who wants to to do that.
How was it for you when the casket arrived and the visitation began and this whole process got underway?
It's just emotional, It's when you owe somebody so much that all those memories come rushing to you, all the good times, and so it was just emotional. That's all. For all of us, really.
Sean had mentioned this week that just from an owner's, or from a coach's perspective, that nothing you would want more from an owner is to be able to put yourself in position to win. Would you say that would be the same from the team's perspective?
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, in some respects, he never said no to anything that we felt like we needed to give ourselves a better chance to win. And that was always his question: is, hey, how does this help us win? Does it help us win? And if it does, then yes. He's a fantastic owner for any general manager or coach. Absolutely.
Mickey, how much do you miss sort of just the day-to-day interaction with him?
Yeah, look, I said this a couple days ago, is that, man, what rushes to me are the private moments, on the back of the boat at times with him, having a glass of wine, or at a dinner, and or in his office. He'd tell a story, and every story ended up with a little gem that you could take away, whether it was related to our work or related to our life, and he had a lot of great experiences, and he had a lot of adversity that he had to overcome, and he was very generous about sharing his experience, and with that comes the wisdom.
If you were to describe Tom to somebody who may not have known him, what would come to your mind?
Oh man, there's just a rush of adjectives. I think he was a New Orleanian through and through, and he was so in love with the city and in love with the things that New Orleans and Louisiana has to offer, and loyalty and integrity, and the little details. I think Sean referenced just people parking in the right spot at the office at times. He paid attention to the details, and so all these different things come to mind when you think about Mr. B, and that's missing that is what makes us all sad, obviously.
Mickey, can you talk about how much he's meant to you personally? You came here and you've experienced a lot of success around him, and he was such a huge part of your life.
Yeah, listen, the lives of me and my entire family have changed forever. But look, he believed in me, and he believed in me at times when things weren't going well. And he always was encouraging when things weren't going well, for me personally. And then he'd always have a good way of putting a foot to my rear when things were going well, and saying, "Hey, we're not settling for this." And so, I couldn't even begin to describe how much this man has meant to myself, my family, and really future generations of my family.
How special would it be to? It's always special to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But to win one in the near future for him and just for the whole organization.
Well, that'd be fantastic. Obviously, it'd be fantastic. And I'm so happy that we won one while he was here to enjoy it. I think that's the most important thing. And yet, I also believe this, is that as much as he enjoyed winning and winning the Super Bowl, he was much more joyous over the euphoria that it gave our city. And every time something good would happen over the last, say 2006 through 2011, it was, man, our city's back, and that gave him a lot of pride. And so obviously, if we could win another, I know he'd be smiling at us and would enjoy that.
He's a leader in a lot of that, and to come back in the whole region over the last 10 or 12 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, listen, he did it with deeds, not just words, and reinvested in things that maybe some other people would say, you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's not a good decision, and it seemed like every one of them turned out to be a good decision, and it helped with, obviously, with the comeback of New Orleans from Katrina.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thanks.
thank you
Thanks,
guys.
Manager Mickey.